Hardcore. I like it.
I love how she just kind of throws herself against every desk in the
Yeah, she
place
she
too. She's very
man, she acted her heart out in that scene. I'll tell you.
she did a good job though.
Side note, fan theory for you. So the teacher is in an episode of The Office dinner party, and she goes as Dwight's partner, and it is revealed that she used to babysit Dwight and dated him also for a while, and I believe they say teach, but I could be wrong on there, which leads me to wonder, is Dwight in that classroom?
Very well could have been. Office and Child's Play could be linked together.
Where does Child's Play take place? Is that Illinois? I feel like the first one was Chicago. That's something we probably should have
looked into that.
Anyways, so all that goes down, and Andy runs home and is confronted by his parents, his foster parents, which no one even acknowledges that the teacher's dead. You never once really hear about it again.
It doesn't make sense.
So they confront him. The douchebag foster dad makes Andy show him that Chucky's still in the basement.
Still in the basement. He never left. But of course, Chucky just went back in the basement after coming home.
How? How did he make it home that quickly? I mean,
again, it's another one of those flaws in this movie that
is nuts to me.
Maybe, like we said at the start, he might have powers to teleport. You know,
we don't know all Chucky really can do. That is true. So, cut to evening. Andy's ready to take this into his own hands.
Andy is pissed. He grabs a turkey carver out of, everything else he could have gotten, like knives or something. And
electric turkey carver.
Yeah. He goes down to the basement, and we basically get a montage of Andy just bumping into things.
Yep, for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So then, this is now the third time. Well, the second time he tries to pull off the ritual. Actually gets a chance to pull off the ritual in the film. Yeah. I believe he stopped that by the foster father at the top of the stairs.
Well, Andy cuts him with the turkey carver.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He kind of flies off, and then
the
asshole foster father comes down, and Andy kind of is sitting there. So the foster father immediately is kind of like, Andy, put the turkey carver down. Like, what are you doing? And then he finally gets what he deserves when Chucky kills him.
Best kill in the movie, in my opinion.
He definitely deserves it.
I don't know if it's because I hated the character so much, or just, I don't know. It's one of the best.
Yeah.
I don't know. Which we do have scene for you guys, so we are going to play the little sound bit we got saved for it. So give us a second.
Everything is going to be just fine.
How's it hanging, Phil?
How's it hanging, Phil?
Alright, we're back. Pretty awesome. What'd you think?
I think it's great. He definitely got what he deserved.
Yeah. Like I said, my favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
So that all goes down. Foster mom instantly finds this dude. I mean, she's right there. Chucky's gone.
Yeah.
Crazy. And it's all Andy's fault again.
It's Andy's fault.
And she's done with
She's
them.
pissed. She immediately starts packing Andy's bags, and Andy is sent back to the foster home.
Yeah. Very quickly, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it just happens instantly. So
he did kind of kill her husband, supposedly. I'm sure I'd get him out of my house as fast as possible, too.
But there's no questioning with anybody. No interrogation whatsoever. So, and Kyle, we see Kyle then put Chucky in the dumpster after it's all said and done.
And she goes and swings in the swing, and then she finds a red, shoe in the ground. She pulls it out and finds that this is Tommy, and when she turns around to look at the trash can, Chucky's gone.
Chucky is gone. That's right. She goes in to get the foster mom, looking around, gets protection. I think she picks up a knife of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets up there, and the foster mom is dead, which is interesting to me because, like we've talked about, it's like the only kill we don't actually see go
This is
down.
like our first off-screen death we see, and I mean, it's kind of like her throat was slit. Like,
and it makes me wonder if it was originally part of the film and was just cut and
could be part of
screening
the
or something.
deleted scenes.
Yeah. So then Kyle, just like most people in horror films, decides instead of running and saving their life, she's going to investigate.
She's gonna go find out who did this and what's going on.
Well, or basically just sit on the bed and wait for it to happen.
Yeah, and wait for herself to get attacked. So Chucky, instead of killing her then and there, decides to use her to go get Andy. And so we kind of get this little fight thing between Kyle and Chucky. And then, what is it? Kyle driving with Chucky?
Chucky gets the upper hand on Kyle and is using her now to go get Andy so he can complete the ritual. Some things happen along the way. Cop stops him. It's not really too thrilling of a scene. Chucky's nose is bleeding.
Yeah,
Cop notices.
It shows kind of Chucky's starting to become more human in this body. He needs to act fast.
He makes a comment that he's running out of time, so I think that was probably the most important part of the scene. Now, Kyle does get a chance to end it with Chucky. She gets him thrown out of the car, runs him into a fence a couple times, and once again, steps out to investigate.
And he could have done a little...
Yeah, we talked about that. We both believe that the scene could have been a little bit better if he would have sliced the Achilles tendon, which seems gruesome, but... Anytime I've seen that in a horror movie, it's one of those moments. I love those.
Pet Sematary is one I think of.
I think of urban legends.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's interesting because it's used a lot. Yeah, I think we are definitely on the green so that.
Yeah, but that would have, of course, taken her out of the rest of the movie, which she is kind of a big part in.
Yeah,
the movie.
She's needed, so that wouldn't have worked out. So clearly.
Yeah.
That's a good thing we didn't write it. So that all goes down. Chucky gets her again. They head back to the foster facility, pull the fire alarm. Andy's walking downstairs, and this kid knows what's up the minute he sees them.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it in his eyes. He's like, damn. So the one chick, head lady, is pissed about it, pulls them in, and then...
Pulls them in a room. Kyle's locked outside the room.
Kyle is locked outside the room?
Yeah, she gets locked outside the room.
Okay.
And then Chucky stabs the kind of like head lady, and she falls in like a photocopier, and you just see her face copied over and
That's
over again.
That's a good scene too.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's pretty good.
And Chucky and Andy escape with firemen and police all around because they're just that good into a back of a newspaper truck.
Yeah.
Kyle's not far behind.
She gets in the car and she cuts that truck off.
Yeah, she speeds off, and nobody really does anything except you hear someone say, "Whoa, lady!"
Yeah.
That is literally it. But anyways, so she chases this truck down and cuts it off.
The guy in the truck gets pissed, and then by the time she's done getting thrown around by this guy, she looks, and Andy and Chucky are gone, and they're running to the conveniently placed Good Guy factory right next to where everything happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same factory from the beginning, and it's just so conveniently that she was able to stop the truck right in front of that factory. Good for her,
I know, very.
So they run into this factory that's literally set up like a maze. I've never seen anything so ridiculous in my life. I'd be lost in that place.
Yeah, and we see Andy and Chucky finally.
He bops him on the head with that knife. I love that.
We finally get Chucky with the final ritual, and Chucky completes the ritual, but their bodies don't switch because he's spent too long in the body of the doll. So now he's stuck in there for this film.
Which, I mean, I guess I haven't watched the series in so long that I'm not completely sure on, I can't even tell you the last time I watched the third one. Why, if it's too late now, then why isn't it later on? Why does he still...
Well, because then he's in a new body, technically. He's in a new doll body.
Okay, and it just, reset
I guess.
with that.
Which then doesn't make sense when we go to Bride of Chucky, because then he's the same doll.
Is he still trying to do the ritual during then, though? Because I don't remember that.
I think they find an amulet that allows him and Tiffany to switch into bodies, but that
Okay.
might be Seed. I might be wrong on that
Yeah,
one.
I don't know. Those are junk movies, so I
Nah.
won't watch them again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the ritual fails. Chucky is pissed. He is
Yeah.
all in now. He's like, nah, Andy's gonna die now.
Yeah.
Kyle saves the day, pushes some good guy dolls down on Chucky. Her and Andy take off.
They climb up this kind of roller machine thing, and Kyle gets up, and just as Andy gets up, he slips, he falls down, and right behind him is Chucky. Chucky is just, he's right on Andy's heel like the whole time. Andy barely escapes, and they close the gate on Chucky's hand.
Right.
Instead of, giving up, he just rips his hand off, and
Which is intense. Like,
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's really good. But, I mean, that's probably this ending is really good. It's super thrilling.
Yeah.
The chase, I really enjoyed it. You get the one worker then comes down.
Yeah.
He gets killed, obviously.
Chucky, he takes the handle off the knife, and he puts his,
That's right.
his new hand.
I'm moving too fast
It's his
here.
new hand now.
Which we do have those scenes, and we will be playing those for you here in a couple minutes. So then after there, we move on to the oven.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I gotta point this out. Once again with this factory, this freaking factory is so set up, so crazy, that the one exit door is blocked by machinery, and it's dangerous machinery, so they literally have to risk their lives to reach it.
Yeah.
When they reach it, it's locked.
Mhm.
What?
Makes
That's
no
your
sense.
only... okay, anyway, so then now we're to the ovens.
Yeah. So they see this one doll come out with just all these parts in it because it obviously got messed up during the process. And they think, let's get Chucky in here. So they staple Chucky down to this machine and throw him in.
And he comes out with just his bottom half.
Yeah.
There's no head, arms and legs completely attached to him.
Yeah.
And pretty much we think that's it, right?
Yeah. And then Kyle gets hit by the dead body, flies onto a machine, is like knocked out, and Andy sees Chucky crawling out on this like wooden scooter wheel thing. Andy's like, you know what? There's like some acid, like molten plastic thing.
He pushes him up against this like machinery that has
Yeah.
a leaky acid. Like I think we talked about this, is that it almost looks like the skin or
Yeah.
whatever they put. It's just in liquid form or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. And he just pulls that, and it just shoots all over Chucky, pretty much melting him at this point. We see Kyle almost go into, like, the oven that we saw earlier. Andy saves her.
But guys, we do have a couple clips we are going to play for you, so hang in there. I'm going to get those going. The audio's rough on them, but you'll kind of get the feel of them. All right?
Your eyes and count
Count to 7. When you awake, you'll be in heaven.
How many times now is
This is it, world. From now on, no more Mr. Good Guy.
No, I don't know. He does it like 60 times every movie, and it just doesn't seem to ever want to work for him.
Multiple failed attempts. Okay, so that was the clip from the last attempt with the ritual from Chucky, and it did not work out well.
Yeah.
The next one will be one of him stabbing his hand into that knife.
He stabs his hand or his wrist right into that plate.
I hate kids.
I hate kids.
Ugh. Disgusting.
That's hardcore, man.
That's really cool. Though.
At this point, he can't get in Andy's body. He's just bent on killing
Yeah,
this
he's
boy.
basically just gonna try to kill him.
I love how intense that one is. Like, you
Yeah.
just hear how pissed Chucky is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then his little comment about how he hates kids. Like, it just, I don't know. It really shows that